Hey YouTube, welcome to a new video. I'm Philip Jacob and you're watching Metal Beings. On today's video, I'm going to be showing you the all-new Mercedes Benz S-Class Maybach, and this one is the S580. So the car we have here is the Mercedes Benz Maybach S580, and this car is locally manufactured in the Pune plant in India itself. And you also have the 680, which would be a total import coming with a V12 engine, whereas this one is a V8. So let's go in depth of this car's review. So as you notice, the first thing you can differentiate this from a normal S-Class is the huge grille, which has this special Maybach grille with the 27 slats on them, and also on the bumpers you will find a lot of chrome also. And another thing is that on the hood also you have this chrome strip with the Mercedes logo. Previously, one generation before, you used to have the Maybach logo, but now it is a Mercedes logo. And while checking out the headlamps have 1.3 million pixels in each headlamps, which in return helps you in having your high beam at its best, and at the same time does not give glaring for the opposite traffic. And while checking out the bumpers, you will notice that the car comes with 360-degree sensors, and on the grills there is a flat portion which is the radar system for the driver assistance systems, and also has this fisheye camera which indicates that the car comes with 360-degree camera system. And for the alloy wheels, the car comes with a Maybach specific alloy wheel. This car comes with a single block 19-inch brushed chrome finishing for the wheels, which gives an absolute majestic look for the car. You can also optionalize the 20-inch alloy wheel if needed by you. And while checking the side profile of the car, this is where you can differentiate the Maybach from the standard S-Class. The wheelbase is 180 mm longer than the standard S-Class. And again, to notice the difference from a standard S-Class to the Maybach, you will be able to notice that the B-pillar will have this chrome finishing on them, with the window outlining with the same chrome finishing. The doors have the seamless door handles which pop out when you unlock the car, and also at the same time has this benefit of increasing the aerodynamic efficiency of the car. And finally, at the rear quarter panel, you have the Mercedes Maybach logo, which is the only place in the outside of the car where the Maybach logo is mentioned on either sides. And while checking the rear portion of the car, most of the design factors at the rear portion resembles to the S-Class except for the exhaust trims. That is the only place where you will find a little bit of difference compared to the standard S-Class. You will also have the Maybach badging on the left and the S580 badging on the right, with the Mercedes logo in the middle. As standard, you have the LED tail lamps which are adaptive and also have this crystal element into them. And while checking out the boot, just with a press of a button or by gesture, you will be able to open the boot. You have a decent amount of boot space, which is as equal to the standard S-Class, which is 550 liters of boot space. You also have the spare wheel underneath. The engine in this S580 is a V8 petrol engine which produces 503 horsepower and 700 Newton meters of torque. It can do a 0 to 100 in 4.8 seconds and top out at 250 kilometers per hour speed. The engine is coupled to a 9-speed gearbox too. The engine is not told to be as a non-efficient engine, as it also has a system called as cylinder management system, where it can individually shut down the 2nd, 3rd, 5th and 8th cylinders alone to run on the balance 4 cylinders to give you the best efficiency out of the car. So right now we are seated inside the Mercedes Maybach S580, and it's an absolute wonderful place to be seated in. You have this Maybach logo on the steering wheel itself. The steering wheel is also different, wherein you have this wooden trim around the steering wheel's diameter. The screen is a digital instrument cluster, which is a 12.3-inch screen. You have the basic controls on the left and the right, also with the touchpad which can individually customize your instrument cluster or the main screen too. Various functions can be optimized by using this touchpad on the steering wheel itself. And while checking out out on the doors, you'll be able to notice there are various controls for the seats, mirrors, and also the buttons for the seat heating and cooling too. The car is equipped with the seat heating and cooling for all the 4 seats. The main screen is an OLED screen, which is 12.8 inches, has most of the functionalities in them. Even the air conditioning functionality is incorporated into the screen itself. Further down, with the push of this panel, it exposes to 2 cup holders, 2 C-port charging points, a wireless charging pad, and also another space where you can connect your phone through NFC Connect 2. Further down, with a press of a button, the armrest opens, where you find even more space with 2 C-port fast charging points. And while checking out the dashboard, the first thing which catches your eye is this active ambient lights. There are 250 optical fibers activated in this car's ambient lightings, which in return gives this flowing lines and different colors in the same panel itself. And for the seats, the car comes with Napa leather with this perforation and diamond stitching on them. You get individual cushions on all the seats. All the seats have massaging function too. They have 19 motors in them, which helps in giving you the best comfort. Talking about comfort, the car is also equipped with gesture control. Just with a swipe, you can open the sunroof and the sun blinds too. And at the same time, you also have the option of closing the rear doors just by using this swiping action, which is an absolute ease to be done in this car. And while checking the rear space of the car is again equipped with a lot of ambient lightings at the rear space too, has a lot of space. The extra 180 mm of wheelbase is absolutely showed over here. This S580 version has this 5-seater configuration in which the rear handrest can be folded back, whereas in the 680 version you will have the option of having it as a proper 4-seater too. The car comes with 2 rear seat entertainments. It has a HDMI port too, so just in case if you want to add in your Amazon Fire Stick or even a PlayStation can be fixed in and you can play on the go. You get a rear tablet through which everything can be controlled, and underneath this panel you also get a wireless charging pad to charge your mobile phones. The rear seats also have the 10 massage programs. The benefit over here is that you have an extended calf support, which gives you the absolute comfort in long drives. And one more thing, the calf support also has this massage function. All in all, the absolute best space to be seated in this car. And finally, for the speaker system, the car comes with a 4D Burmester surround speaker system. It has 31 speakers on the whole, and every seat has 2 individual exciters in them so that you get that individual vibration on the seats along with the music's beats. So that's it from me on the all-new Mercedes Benz S-Class Maybach. I hope you liked the review. Please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any doubts, please do mention it down on the comment section. I'll see you guys later in another video with another car. Until then, goodbye.